Good afternoon and welcome to today's live. Today is Monday, October the 13th. And as always, I give God thanks for helping me and my loved ones to see another day. There is a weather system producing rain and clouds, but I am mindful always that behind every cloud is a silver lining. So, as you may be aware, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I am hopping on to the live to remind both our male and female viewers the importance of breast cancer awareness, specifically our men, because although it's rare, men also do get breast cancer too. So stay tuned as I delve briefly in the topic on men and breast cancer, as well as preventative steps that one can take. So, my channel Beyond the Cubicle engages viewers with videos that inspire, uplift, and transport you beyond the boundaries of everyday. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, comment, and share, as this will get the message to more viewers. And thank you always for your support. Male breast cancer is a rare cancer that begins as a growth of cells in the breast tissue of men. Breast cancer is typically thought of as a condition that happens in women mainly, but everyone is born with some breast tissue, so therefore anyone can get breast cancer. Male breast cancer, so that's cancer in men, is very rare, and it most times happen in older men, although it can occur at any age. And the treatment for male breast cancer typically involves surgery to remove the breast tissue. Other treatments include chemotherapy and radiation therapy as well. So, the symptoms that men should look for when it comes on to breast cancer are as follows: a painless lump or thickening of the skin on the chest. You should also look for changes to the skin covering the chest, such as dimpling, puckering, scaling, or changes in the color of the skin. You should also look for changes to the nipple, such as changes in the skin color or scaling, or a nipple that is turned inward. As always, make an appointment with a doctor or other healthcare professional if you have symptoms that are cause for concern. So it's not clear what causes male breast cancer. Male breast cancer starts when cells in the breast tissue develop changes in their DNA. So a cell's DNA gives instructions to grow and multiply at a set rate. The instructions tell the cells to die at a set time. In cancer cells, the DNA changes gives different instructions. So the changes tell the cancer cells to make many more cells quickly. So the cancer is a rapid development of cells. The cancer cells might form a mass called a tumor. The tumor can grow to invade and destroy healthy body tissue. So, in time, cancer cells can break away and spread to other parts of the body. And when this happens, it's called metastatic, metastatic cancer that has metastasized. So, again, everyone is born with a small amount of breast tissue, and breast tissue consists of milk producing glands that, so those are ducts that carry milk to the nipples and fat. So, during puberty, people assigned as female at birth typically begin growing more breast tissue, while people assigned male at birth generally do not grow more breast tissue. However, because everyone is born with a small amount of breast tissue, breast cancer can develop in anyone, both male and female. So, cancer can begin anywhere in the breast tissue. It can begin in the milk ducts, called ductal carcinoma. It also Cancer can also start in the milk producing glands called lobular carcinoma, as well as there are other rare types of male breast cancer, which includes Paget's disease of the nipple and inflammatory breast cancer. So the risk factor for breast cancer in men include being at an older age. So that those are males that are 55 and older. So the risk of breast cancer increases with age, and male breast cancer is most often diagnosed in men in their 60s. Another risk factor is if a man has prostate cancer, for example, and he is taking hormone therapy to treat his prostate cancer. This also puts a man at risk for developing breast cancer. Another risk factor, too, is having a family history of breast cancer. So, if you have a blood relative with breast cancer, you have a greater chance of getting the disease, unfortunately. And breast cancer can be inherited. So, some of the DNA changes that can lead to breast cancer are passed down from parents to children. People born with this DNA change have a greater risk of cancer. For example, DNA changes that called BRCA1 and BRCA2 increase the risk of male breast cancer. Another risk factor is something called Klinefelter syndrome. This is a genetic syndrome which occurs when males are born with more than one copy of the X chromosome. So, Klinefelter syndrome affects the development of the testicles. It causes changes in the balance of hormones in the body, which can increase the risk of male breast cancer. So, if you find this information intriguing, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that this information can get out to more people. And another risk factor is testicle disease or surgery. So, having inflamed testicles, called orchitis, or if you have had surgery to remove a testicle, called orchidectomy, this can also increase the risk of male breast cancer. And another risk factor is obesity. Obesity is linked with higher levels of estrogen in the body, and this too increases the risk of male breast cancer. So, what can one do to prevent male cancer happening as much as possible? So, they're saying that for most men, there's no way to prevent male breast cancer. But for those that have an increased risk of this type of cancer, there may be ways to lower the risk. All right, so what are some of the ways that men can lower the risk? And we all know that having a healthy lifestyle and maintaining healthy lifestyle habits can lower the risk of major diseases, including prostate cancer, breast cancer, and other, diseases like heart disease, strokes, etc. So these include exercising daily and include some form of aerobic exercise, such as walking or gentle jogging, swimming, and strength training also, helps. Avoid avoid processed foods and junk foods in general, sugar, cakes, and eat fresh foods or foods in its natural state, such as an abundance of fruit and vegetables. Drink lots of water, and also more and more studies are showing that getting sunlight, like walking when the sun is out, especially in the early part of the morning, is very beneficial because sunlight produces vitamin D in the body, which in turn lowers one's risk for cancers and other diseases. So, sunshine is very important, drinking lots of water, and getting sleep and rest. Men should also check their breasts for any strange lumps as well. And, visit your physician every 6 months to get your annual physicals, especially when men are 60 and older. It's best to go get your regular checkups twice yearly. So, although breast cancer mainly affects females in general, Men too can get breast cancer. All right. So if breast cancer runs in your family, or you have any of the other risk factors that I mentioned, it's good to check your physician and do your wellness checks. So I do thank you for listening, and I see we have four viewers. It would be nice if you would indicate in the chat which country you're watching from or which state. It'd be nice to have a small chat with you. But as always, I thank you for stopping by and visiting the channel. And I hope that you found this information on breast cancer awareness engaging. So thank you for stopping by. God bless you all, and you have a good day. And sit back and enjoy and listen to a brief interlude of music before I close out the live stream.